So with all that being said, bro, Barca and Atletico Madrid, they play tomorrow.
I know.
Right? So this is gonna be interesting because I think I want to see how Atletico Madrid go into the game, right? Mentally speaking,
Yeah.
you know, because I think it's gonna be hard. I mean, if you really think about it, bro, after that blow in the Champions League, it's gonna be kind of hard for any team in general, you know, to kind of bounce back and give a strong performance.
Yeah.
So I want to see. This is probably another proof of how strong Atletico Madrid are mentally. You know how strong the team is mentally.
You're saying like, let's see how strong they are.
Let's see how. I want to see their bounce back.
They have that dog in them.
Yeah, to see if they, because you know, let's not forget. Okay, against Barcelona, Atletico Madrid have not done bad.
Yeah, they haven't lost.
They beat them in the league 2-1, right? Okay, and that was a lucky win,
But
you
they beat
know.
them, yeah.
But they beat them. But they got the win. That's what matters. They got the 3 points. And then they were down 4-2 in the Copa del Rey first leg of the semifinal. 4-2 they were down, and then they went 4-4. So they showed character against Barca. Right, Barca, you know? They showed character against Barca. They show that they can bounce back against Barca. So I want to see if they can do that, you know, tomorrow's game, you know, against Barcelona. And I want to see, you know, how they do. Are they just going to sit back and defend, or are they actually going to go for the game, you know? Because in both, you can say that in both times that they face each other, you can say that Atletico Madrid, they go for the game, bro.
For against Barcelona?
Yeah, I think they went for the game.
I think they mostly went for the game in the Copa del Rey, because I think that in the first game of La Liga, I remember Barcelona was just manhandling them.
Yeah, they were manhandling them, but
The second game too.
But they were manhandling them. But you know, towards the end of the game, they went for the game though.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, so they didn't settle for the 1-1,
Right,
bro.
right.
After the 1-1, they went for the 2 for the second goal against Barca. Really, why didn't you do that against Real Madrid, man? You know, like that's what you should have done against Real Madrid. You know, even we were sitting like, hey, man, Atletico Madrid are not going for the game against Real Madrid, but against Barca they went for it.
Yeah.
Seriously, when they were down 4-2, they went for it.
Yeah.
They went for it. So I want to see how they go. I think it's gonna be a tricky game for Barca. I think it's gonna be a tricky game for Barca because it comes back to the mental side, right? Where Barcelona also, they have it in the back of their mind that they haven't been able to beat Atletico Madrid, and in both matches that they faced them, Atletico Madrid came back and either beat them or tied up against them. So it's gonna be an interesting game. I think. I mean, I don't know if Barca are going to win, to be honest. I want to say that Barca are going to win because Atletico Madrid I think mentally they're going to be a little bit down.
I'm going to say Barcelona wins.
So I think Barca are probably going to win, but I don't think Barca are going to win by a lot either.
No, I think Barcelona wins the same way they won against Benfica, which was kind of like hard.
Yeah.
You know, it was a hard game. But I will say that I think Barcelona wins this game. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. I can see them winning like a 2-0, 2-1.
Yeah.
Even a 3-1, to be honest. A 2-goal lead. And I think the reason why they're going to want to win the game, I mean, not that they're not going to want to win it, but the reason why they are going to win it is because I think that Barcelona knows that this is, for example, one of their best chances to move up.
Yeah,
right?
true.
Because Atletico Madrid just lost some points against Getafe.
Yeah.
So the Osasuna match got delayed. You know, that's still to be played, but technically speaking...
That's for Barca, right?
Yeah, this is for Barcelona, yeah. So, and then technically speaking, I feel that they have to go into the game all in. It's the last game before the international breaks, right?
Sure.
So I think that Flick is going to go ahead and use, in my opinion, his best lineup. You know, and I think that they're going to win. And
they have to win.
I
They
think
have to
that
win.
we're going to see... I'll be honest with you. I think that we're going to see a low confident Atletico de Madrid.
I think so too. I have a feeling that we are. I think it's hard to bounce back from that defeat against Real Madrid. You know, getting eliminated like that, it's hard to bounce back. And you know, for Atletico Madrid as well, you know, they have La Liga, they have the Copa del Rey to fight for.
And that's it, pretty much.
So
like, I'm not
that's
saying
it
that's
for
it.
them.
Like, oh my god, that's it. I'm just saying they just got eliminated from like the Champions League.
Yeah,
And-
and it just so happens that the team that's in front of them right now, of course, is Barcelona.
Yeah.
Barcelona's in front of them for them to get to the final of the Copa del Rey, and Barcelona's in front of them because Barcelona's first place right now. So I think Atletico Madrid, they're also not gonna want to lose a game. So I think Atletico Madrid they're gonna park the bus, in my opinion, for the majority of the game. I think they're gonna park the bus.
And I don't think they should. I think that
I think they are.
I think they are, but I think
Which sucks
that
for Barca though.
Barca loves to pick small pockets, bro. Well,
they struggle against.
yeah,
tight
yeah,
Barca,
they
bro.
do, they
No,
do.
struggle.
You know
That's why I
what?
said it sucks for Barca because they struggle
But
against teams.
I
that
want to
park the
see if they're
bus.
able to do that with Lamine Yamal and Pedri.
Hopefully they are, bro.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Well,
they
you're
are.
right though. They do because we did talk about how Barcelona tend to struggle
Yeah, they
against
struggle against tight.
tight
So
spaces.
that's why I hope I hope that Atletico Madrid don't, but I think they are because they're not gonna want to lose this game because they know that the league and the Copa del Rey is basically all they have to fight for this season.
Bro, but can you imagine? Let's say, and this is this is where kind of football becomes kind of harsh for certain managers, right? Because think about it, bro. Let's say, let's just say, first things first. When is the return leg of the Copa del Rey? Is it after the international game?
It is, yeah. I think it's the first week of April.
Okay, so first week of April, right? So we're still in March, right? Let's just say, and Atletico Madrid gets eliminated by Real Madrid, Champions League, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then let's just say Barcelona beats Atletico de Madrid, which I believe they are in the Liga
Tomorrow, right?
tomorrow. Then they come back from international break and they play, and then for the Copa del Rey, and then Barcelona. Just imagine Barcelona eliminates Atletico de Madrid from the Copa del Rey. Simeone will have lost potentially, well, for sure, two cups in a matter of a month and a half, possibly even going far and saying that the Liga will pretty much start kind of getting away from them, dude. That's when
In a matter of like a month, bro. No, in a matter of
a month and a half, let's say a month, yeah, month and a half.
A month, bro. Because if you really think about it, when was the first leg of the Champions League? It was last week. The Copa del Rey semi-final, the second leg, it's gonna be like literally the first few days of April,
Yeah.
I think. So in a matter of 1 month, they will lose potentially 3 competitions, bro.
And
But it happens though.
that's what I'm
It
saying.
happens.
But that's when football becomes kind
cruel.
of harsh.
It becomes kind of cruel, yeah,
because the fans will start turning against it. Though.
Yeah, I think if that were to happen, bro, I think if Barca beat them tomorrow, right? Then Barca eliminate them from the Copa del Rey when they come back from the international break, bro. And then they just got eliminated from Real Madrid this week for the Champions League, bro. I mean, so dude, as a fan, bro, I would be pissed, bro. Like, I would be super pissed. I would be angry. I'll be mad. So that's why I think that tomorrow's game is gonna be. It's gonna be really important for Atletico Madrid. I want to see more for Atletico Madrid than for Barca.
I think Atletico Madrid's fan base for sure.
Yeah, because I think, like I told you, this is gonna show how strong Atletico Madrid are mentally. Okay, that's one. Two is, let's not forget that Barca have 1 game in hand, which they haven't played. So that means they have that 3-point, that 1 game cushion. So if they lose against Atletico Madrid or they tie against Atletico Madrid tomorrow, that doesn't mean that Barca have lost the league already.
No.
Doesn't mean that. But
Just because the title race.
But for Atletico Madrid, if they don't get at least a tie, bro, it's gonna be a failure from.
You're gonna start seeing a Liga slip away from the.
You're gonna possibly start seeing the league slip away from Atletico Madrid, and then you're also gonna have, like you said, the media, the fans, potentially turning against Simeone and saying, "Hey, what's going on here?" And then, if Barca eliminate Atletico Madrid from the Copa del Rey, bro, I'll feel bad for Simeone, dude.
Yeah.
I honestly will feel bad for Simeone because I feel like he's gonna get a lot of heat.
But this is the reason why we go back and I quote the quote that I said that I don't know who exactly made that quote, but I said, "Leave the football when football leaves you." Should not only be looked upon, should not only be applied to a player, but also to a manager, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe that Simeone did the best he could for Atletico de Madrid. This is the reason why we even discussed, for example, why Pep Guardiola should have left City when he won, especially the 4 Premier Leagues in a row, and then he won the treble. Because football is short memory lived, bro. Mm-hmm. People don't care what you did 5 years ago. They want now. I want to live I want to live now. Mm-hmm. That is the reason why we understand why coaches like Zidane left Real Madrid and why Pep Guardiola left Barcelona. So I feel that I completely agree with you. I too, with that, for me, I'll be like, damn, it sucks because football is injustice, bro. And it's gonna be kind of sad, I guess, or kind of like it'll suck, because I agree with you. We're going to see them, not only the fan base turn against Simeone, but we're for sure going to see the media turn against.
The media's gonna turn against Simeone.
They're gonna say what we were saying. You spent 200 million in players. You renovated the stadium. And for what? To finish 3rd place in La Liga, to get eliminated from the Copa del Rey. To get eliminated in the Champions League against Real Madrid, who, and like you said, in our opinion, is not a prime Real Madrid. Is still trying to find their chemistry and in the games. So It sucks, but it's true, bro.
It could happen. It could happen. And so, in terms of predictions, what do you think let's start with the score. What do you think the score is going to be?
I think it's
You
going to be
said
a 2. I think it's going to be a 2-goal lead by Barcelona, whether if that's a 2-0 or a 3-1, or let's say I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I believe Barcelona wins, just simply because I feel that there's 2 reasons. One, Flick is going to put his best lineup. 2, I think that this is Barcelona's, and they know it, huge chance to move up in the Liga and table.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's gonna be
Extend the lead is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a win for Barca. I think Barca are gonna win, but I think it's gonna be by a 1-goal lead.
1 goal?
So I think it's either gonna be 3-2 or maybe a 2-1 or maybe a 1-0. Or if not, I think I can see a tie. Because I think Atletico Madrid, they're gonna hold on to dear life, so they won't lose that game. So I think we can possibly see a tie as well for tomorrow. Now in terms of lineups, what do you go for? What do you go for the lineups for? Let's start with Barca. Who would be your lineup for Barca?
For me, it will be same defense. Well, Kubarsi didn't play, right?
Yeah, he didn't play in the
So
Champions
yeah, I'm gonna go with Koundé, Kubarsi, and I would love to say Inigo Martinez. Yeah, I would say Inigo Martinez for sure, bro. But I would say maybe try to give him some rest. But then again, for what? He's not playing the international. So no, let's go like this. Make it easy. Koundé, Kubarsi, Inigo Martinez, Balde. To me, I think that's the best defensive lineup that Barcelona has had this season, right? Mm-hmm. Then we'll go for Pedri de Jong, right? Pedri de Jong, and then we're gonna go Lamine Yamal, Olmo, Rafinha, Lewandowski.
I think I'm gonna go a little bit more. I think I'm gonna change just 2 players.
Yeah.
I think, because I think Atletico Madrid, like I told you, in my opinion, I think they're gonna park the bus. Me, I'm just thinking about like who gives you more defensive quality. More like defensive quality in terms of corners.
Okay.
More speed. Because Araujo has more speed than Inigo Martinez. I think he's better at corners, defending corners than Inigo Martinez. So that's the reason why I'm going with Araujo.
Okay.
Me, Araujo and Kubarsi. Left back, Balde, of course. In the middle, I'm gonna go with Pedri and I'm gonna go with Casado, bro.
Pedri Casado?
Yeah, I think Pedri and Casado, because I think, like I said, in my opinion, I think Atletico Madrid are gonna counterattack. That's what they're gonna be looking for, and I think Casado gives you more defensive work.
But I think De Jong gives you the tranquility, bro.
He does, but I don't think you need it against Atletico Madrid, bro, because Atletico Madrid, they're gonna give Barca the ball anyways. Okay. So it's not like they really need it, So I will go at the beginning with Casado and Pedri, but if the game becomes too tight and nobody's breaking any lines, any spaces, then I will throw in De Jong. Mm-hmm. Okay? And then in front, I will go ahead and put...
Bro, I already know who you're going to go for striker. Shark, but I'm not a different player.
We already saw the 2 misses, the 2 chokes that he did against Atletico Madrid.
Are you traumatized enough?
I'm traumatized, bro. I don't want to see another one from that goldfish.
Nemo.
I'm good, bro. Nemo's trying to look his way.
Hey, no, it's not even Nemo, yeah. Yeah, it is Nemo, but when he was, when he got lost.
He got lost.
But yeah, go ahead.
That's why Ferran Torres acts, bro, when he's in the final third. Anyway, so, and as my cab, I'm gonna go for Olmo, because I think Olmo gives you that, those fine touches in the final third in the box that I think Fermin and Gavi don't give you.
No, yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Olmo, and then of course Rafinha, and I'm gonna go with Lamine Yamal, and I'm gonna go with Lewandowski. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go with Lewandowski. Like I said, we can't trust Ferran Torres because Ferran Torres already choked against Atletico Madrid twice. I don't want to see him choke 3 times, bro. So yeah, Lewandowski.
Day number 20, talking about Ferran Torres.
Seriously,
no, but look, but I will say too that if maybe Flick wants to play with a false 9, I would like to see Olmo as a false 9.
That's true.
Pedri up top, behind Olmo as a cam, Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, and then I will possibly go ahead and put, Casado, De Jong together. I keep saying I want to see De Jong and Casado play together because I feel like that can work, especially when you're trying to play with a false 9, which you technically can, because Olmo has played that false 9 position. You get me?
Yeah.
For Barcelona.
Yeah, that's true. And then also, that would not be a bad idea at all. You know why? Because I think Lewandowski is not gonna find space, bro.
No, yeah.
Lewandowski, in my opinion, he's gonna have like at least 2 players next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I think Atletico Madrid are gonna have a low block. They're gonna defend well.
Yeah, because Lenglet is not a bad defender in terms of just defensive work.
Yeah, just defensive work. So I think, in my opinion, I think Lewandowski is gonna find it hard to find any space or even any balls in that game. But on the other side, Lewandowski does give you that, goal scoring threat where if he gets a dead ball, he can score it for you.
I mean, but
the problem is getting to that ball.
But he was missing some pretty good shots against that
Bro, the one that he shot with the left.
Yeah, he shot it right to him.
We were right in front of the goalkeeper.
I was like, oh my god, what
how
the
did he
hell?
miss that,
Yeah,
dude? I was like, man, Lewandowski missing that, bro. It's like.
You can tell his confidence kind of.
Yeah.
During the game, to kind of real quick go there. Well, first things first, finish your lineup. So you're gonna go with. Oh,
yeah,
no, you already did, right?
I already finished my lineup, so that's gonna be my lineup, and I think that's gonna be the best lineup for against Atletico Madrid. Just because I think Atletico Madrid are gonna play a low block.
Yeah.
And they're gonna defend and counter attack only. So because of that, that's the only reason why I'm putting Casado and Pedri.
Okay.
Because Casado gives you that dog, that box to box,
Yeah.
and he gives you that.
I do want to see though, bro. I want to elaborate on that. I keep saying I kind of want to see when Fleek wants to play with the false nine. I'm telling you, I think that will work. The Olmo false nine, right? Pedri behind him as a cam. You have Lamine Yamal and you have Rafinha, and then two pivots. Technically speaking, you have the Jong and Casado, and then you have your four defenders. I think that can possibly work, bro. I think that's a lineup that maybe Fleek can try. I'm not gonna say try it like in a match when it mostly matters.
Yeah.
But try it, where you can kind of give yourself some leverage.
Right?
Yeah, give yourself some leverage,
True.
Because I can see Casado and the Jong playing together well, but who knows? But I agree with you. I think that it also wouldn't be a bad idea to play with the false nine because Lewandowski might struggle, bro. If he struggles with Fika, like I said, it's.
I think he is gonna struggle, bro. I think he's gonna struggle to find space, and then I think it's gonna be a tight game, bro.
I see Barcelona winning, bro.
I see Barca winning too, but if Atletico Madrid tie or beat Barca, bro, I'm gonna be mad at them. I obviously am, bro. Like, oh yeah, you can do it against Barca, but you can't do it against.
But you've always said that. I remember when we would talk, like even a long time ago, you would always say, dude, why is it that teams play against Barcelona like a prime? They're prime, like it's like they're so desperate to beat Barcelona, but it's like against Real Madrid, even though they can sometimes because it shows it on the pitch, it's like they're kind of timid.
They choke, yeah. That's what it is, bro.
And we always talk about certain teams always kind of choking against Real Madrid in the Champions League.